Alright. Who thought this was gonna be a farming game? Yeah, me too. Garden Story is an action-adventure! What? It's a game with a plot. And it's in the name, dummy. In the Grove, an island in danger of becoming overrun by rot, we learn about characters called the Guardians. People who go fix the town when it needs a fixin'. You are called to become a guardian for the Grove by Plum, your mentor. And that's what the game centers on. One of the things you'll first notice with the game is the stamina bar, which dictates how much you can roll, run, and use tools. It takes a little while to get used to, but a tip is just to not do anything or walk away from enemies in combat if you need it to refill.
But combat? I thought this game was one of these.
Combat is a big part of this game, and it just kind of consists of hitting enemies and walking away from a few seconds to regain stamina to do it again. Alongside combat, you do daily tasks in your area for the villagers, like hitting stuff to get stuff to work, hunting specific enemies, or bring specific materials to a forage box to get access to more upgrades and bonuses around town. And this type of errand style mission sucked me into the game until the end. Because if you've played these games, you know what it's like to just have a bunch of errands and just run around town doing them. And it's a good time. And I know this type of gameplay isn't for everyone, but if Animal Crossing is your jam, you'll definitely enjoy this. You do tasks the game gives you, and they're enjoyable. I think you can say that about any game. Also, remember when people thought this was a farming game? You only have to do that once to advance the story.
Now I want to talk about the crown jewel of the game, the diamond in my eye, the shimmering, shining golden egg up my butt.
This game absolutely nailed the comfy feeling.
Everything is cozy as hell.
The pastel colors combined with the cluttercore, is that what it means? Evokes a very cozy, warm, and lived-in feeling to every environment.
Playing this game is like getting casted cozily in a crushing comfy covering while my caretaker feeds me copious quantities of caramel candies. This game looks amazing.
Paired with the sound effects, walking through these environments is an absolute treat.
We haven't even talked about the music yet. Let me introduce you to some of my favorites on the soundtrack.
Before we move on to the spoiler section of the video, I want to talk about some minor non-spoiler nitpicks about the game. The stamina bar feels like a lame tacked on addition because even though you get more max stamina the farther into the game you are, the stamina bar doesn't affect the gameplay at all. There isn't a part of the game that requires you to have a specific amount of stamina or uses it in any meaningful way. It just feels like something that slows the combat down because you have to wait around for it to refill so you can hit enemies again. The inventory system and controls take a lot longer to get used to than you'd expect, which isn't a good thing. And a side quest in the game was to get a guy's sword from some enemies, and I thought I was gonna get his cool sword from the side quest, but all they gave me was $100 for it, and I feel scammed. I'm gonna call the police, road city game. You can skip to this time to hear my non-spoiler final verdict about the game. Alright, it's time to talk about plot stuff. This game has some Phantom Menace-ass dialogue, where everything said is about the plot and what's happening. Very rarely have I ever seen the characters talk about how they feel in this game, and this is a game with a plot. I started this game hoping to learn more about all these characters with distinct looking designs, but I was sorely let down. The most I got was this one sometimes as a sarcastic remark to another one, and I counted one decent joke. Whoa, what happened? But you know, those are pretty insignificant nitpicks. Garden Story is the cutest game I played this year so far, carried by its fun and its charm. If you're a fan of games like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley, you probably already have it. I give Bug's Life 2, Moltar's Revenge, 1 shard of glass in the library, and a low 5. You did not have to do it that hard. You are called to become a guardian for the... You, Concord, are called to be... You, Concord, are called to become a guardian for the Grove by... You are called to... You are... God. You are called... God damn it.